Yo, so I'm sitting here thinking about Port Charles. Man, that place is a mess. Like a literal hot mess. And you gotta look at Danny, right? Poor kid. He's basically walking a tightrope over a pit of vipers, and nobody, not one soul, is handing him a net. I'm telling you, this kid is gonna break bad, and it ain't gonna be pretty. So, let's talk about Jason. Big bad Jason Morgan. The guy's a legend, but right now, he's just bait. The cops grabbed him, right? And then the WSB rolls in like they own the freaking sidewalk. PCPD, step aside, we got bigger fish to fry. I mean, does the WSB actually have more juice than the local heat? Heck yeah, they do. Federal overreach, am I right? They whisk him away, and now Jason's basically a ghost in the machine. No phone call, no lawyer, just gone. Vanished into the black hole of government red tape. And Danny, oh Danny, my heart breaks for this kid, I swear. He's a chip off the old block. Jason's DNA is like a ticking time bomb of adrenaline, and I don't give a crap about rules. Danny's got that same look in his eye. That reckless streak? Yeah, it's a family heirloom. Kid's a ride or die type before he can even legally buy a pack of cigarettes. He's out there doing risky stuff, probably not even looking over his shoulder because he's got that Morgan swagger, or maybe he just doesn't care if he gets caught. What's left to lose, right? His mum, Sam, she's gone. That's the kicker. The world just ripped the rug out from under him. Sam was his anchor, and now the anchor's at the bottom of the ocean, and the boat is spinning in a hurricane. Jason is all he's got left. One parent, that's it. You think a kid like Danny is going to just sit on the couch and eat cereal while his old man rots in some WSB dungeon? No way, Jose. Danny would walk through fire. He'd jump off the Metro court roof if he thought it would get Jason a get out of jail free card. The kid, he's desperate, like pacing the floor at 3 a.m, desperate. He knows deep down in his gut that Jason didn't pull the trigger on Cullum. Jason's a hitman, sure, but he ain't sloppy and he ain't a liar. But Danny, what's a teenager gonna do against the freaking government? He ain't got no evidence. He ain't got no smoking gun. He's just a kid with a heavy heart and a bunch of questions that nobody's answering. So he goes to Sonny, Uncle Sonny, the kingpin, the godfather of Port Charles. But man, Sonny he's slipping. Or maybe he's just tapped out. If Sonny could have saved Jason, he would have done it yesterday. Jason was his right hand, his bestie, his cleaner. If the mob boss can't find him, then Danny's really up the creek without a paddle. You can see the hopelessness in the kid's eyes. It's like he's looking for a light at the end of the tunnel, and all he sees is more tunnel. Is Jason even alive? Is he being tortured? Is he going to take the fall for Cullum? The uncertainty is like a slow poison. It just eats at you. And that's when Sidwell shows up. That snake in the grass. Sidwell, he's got that vibe, you know, like a shark that smelled blood in the water. He accidentally runs into Danny. Yeah, right, accidentally. Sidwell knows exactly who that kid is. He sees the vulnerability. He sees the Morgan fire. It's a match made in hell. Sidwell plays it cool. He's all like, hey kid, I heard about your dad. Real shame. I might be able to pull some strings. He's smooth, man. Real slick. He conveniently forgets to mention that he and Jason were basically trying to kill each other 5 minutes ago. He sidesteps the history, wipes the slate clean, or so he says. He offers Danny a deal, a devil's bargain. I'll get your dad out, I'll find him, I'll clear his name, but you got to work for me. You got to be my guy. 100% loyalty, no questions asked. And Danny, he's a sitting duck. He's down bad. He sees a way to save his dad, and he doesn't care about the fine print. He says yes. He signs the dotted line in his own mind. He becomes Sidwell's gopher, maybe more, a henchman in training. It's tragic, honestly. Educationally speaking, look at the psychology here. Trauma makes you do stupid things. Vulnerability is a weapon for guys like Sidwell. They prey on the broken. Danny is trying to be a hero, but he's actually just walking into a cage. Imagine the fallout. Sidwell actually delivers. Jason gets out, but the price? The price is Danny's soul. Danny's out there doing the dirty work for his father's worst enemy. He's becoming the very thing Jason never wanted him to be. A capo, a soldier, the right-hand man. By the time Jason finds out, it's going to be too late. The ink is dry, Danny's already got blood on his hands maybe, or at least he's too deep in the game to just quit. Jason is going to lose his mind. He spent his whole life trying to keep his kids away from the business, and here's Danny diving in headfirst just to save him. It's like a Greek tragedy or something. The irony is so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw. I mean, think about it. Danny is a kid who lost his mother and is terrified of losing his father. His logic is flawed because he's a teenager, and teenagers think they're invincible until they're not. He's tripping if he thinks Sidwell's just going to let him walk away once Jason is free. Sidwell wants a Morgan on his payroll. He knows the value of that name. It's street cred. It's power. And Port Charles, man, that town just keeps churning out drama. You got the WSB playing God, the PCPD playing catch up, and the kids are the ones paying the tab. I'm telling you, watch Danny. He's the one to watch. He's not just a rebellious teen. He's a kid in a corner with no way out but through the fire. And Sidwell is holding the matches. It's going to be a total cluster, if you know what I mean. Jason's going to be devastated. Imagine coming home from a WSB black site only to find out your son is the new enforcer for the guy who tried to put a bullet in your head. Talk about an awkward family dinner. Hey Dad, pass the salt. Also, I just hijacked a shipment for my new boss, Sidwell. The moral of the story, desperation is a hell of a drug. It blinds you. Danny thinks he's being loyal to his dad, but he's actually betraying everything his dad stands for. It's that classic good intentions, bad execution vibe. So, yeah. Danny's going dark. He's embracing the shadow. And, frankly, I don't blame him. When the world takes everything from you, you start taking back however you can. Even if it means shaking hands with the devil. Sidwell's got his claws in him now. And those claws, they don't let go easy. I'm worried for the kid. He's got heart, but he's clueless about the real stakes. He thinks he can play the game and win, but the house always wins. And in Port Charles, the house is usually owned by a sociopath with a grudge. Anyway, that's my take. It's messy, it's loud, it's confusing, just like life. Just like General Hospital. Stay tuned, folks, because this train is headed for a wreck, and I'm here for every single second of it. Peace out. I mean, unless Jason actually finds out sooner, but nah, the writers love the slow burn. They're going to let Danny stew in that Sidwell juice for a while. Let him get real comfortable with the dark side. Then bam, the truth comes out and everything explodes. Total shambles. You got to wonder though, if Danny becomes the next Stone Cold, maybe he's even colder. Because he didn't choose it for the money or the power. He chose it for love. And that's the most dangerous motivation of all. It makes you a fanatic. Anyway, I'm rambling, but you get the gist. The Morgan legacy is taking a sharp turn into the abyss, and we're all just passengers on this crazy ride. Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy one. Wait, did I mention how much I hate the WSB? Seriously, those guys are the worst total buzzkills, always showing up when things are getting interesting. But hey, they keep the plot moving, I guess. Okay, for real, this time, I'm done. Catch ya on the flip side. Oh, one more thing. If Danny starts wearing a black leather jacket, it's over. He's fully transitioned. The vibe will be complete. Then we'll know for sure. He's gone. Peace.